A picture that you could never see in any other way.
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols.
A picture that you could never see in any other way.
This is the new hit of the week record. Our music jury, composed of Florence Ziegfeld, Eddie Cantor, and Vincent Lopez, selects the outstanding dance hit of the hour for a hit of the week recording. This is the new hit of the week record. Our music jury, composed of Florence Ziegfeld, Eddie Cantor, and Vincent Lopez, selects the outstanding dance hit of the hour for a hit of the week recording.
Well, for stars, that look... Oh, welcome everyone. Nothing is working as expected. Going to move that brightness down to where it, like, was. Because somehow the title screen isn't blindingly white like it normally is. It's actually at, like, a normal brightness for this. That one. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. We're back. This is the eye pain I know and despise. Nice. Hey, Mecha. Second of all, just in general. Third of all, welcome in, Butterfly. I saw you earlier. Don't die at work. That's like the only thing you have to do. Welcome, Lily. It's going. And hi, Mecha. Alright, first things first. Get punched. Second of all, why are we in Tuscany? That's not like a question of what's going on with the story. That's more of like, why in general do we have to go here? 'Cause, hey, Fox. I hope it's going better. How? Oh, right. The amazing Tuscany Towers of... Can I jump to that? Of, hey, you just can't freaking climb this. No, I can't. There's an entire route that I have to go around to get there. God. And it does become, like, later you get an upgrade to climbing in general that would make this thing so much easier. But that's at odds with the fact that, by the time you get said upgrade, you're in Venice, and like the coolest maps and the most fun maps to be in the game are Florence and Venice. I don't think anyone outside of like somebody trying to do completionist has ever come back to Tuscany. No, it's not. So tired, mentally exhausted. Understandable. Get some water, get snacks, and like try not to shake yourself apart. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's go. Like, at some point of the mental stress, you just kind of have to commit to the potatoing. It's the most you can do. It's indeed bright. Need your sunglasses. Do you even have eyes, Sith?
Sith Knight 20 is second into the zone.
Wait.
And right into an anomaly field.
Wait
Careful
a
on the
second.
grabby centers.
Also, congrats on second. Sith, you're a crystal skull, right? Are you contributing to the sheer amount of light because we're using you as a disco ball? Favorite games, Assassin's Creed, the pirate ones? Yeah, the pirate one is such a great entry, partially due to the fact that they commit to not being an Assassin's Creed game for like the bare minimum they can, and they just commit to being a pirate game, and it's the most fantastic thing ever. I still have no idea how... Okay, first of all, I have no idea how I completely messed up that jump. Second of all, what's up, dude? Off-brand disco ball.
We found Bernardo.
You're at least a full... It's on brand for you to be a disco ball.
Tell me where he is, and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trap.
Food's almost there. Hell yeah,
Lorenzo had him
Mecha.
arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople, but he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Basis.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed where the
Well, yeah,
rest
like,
of us
it
have
just
failed?
fully...
I have my ways.
Thank you for the follow, Lily. I forgot all the throwables are huge. Hell yeah. Yep, there it is. Ow. But no, Black Flag is the best because it's like... Wait. I can go into first person mode? How long has this been a feature? Has this been a feature since 2009? Thanks for checking, Sith. Wild. But yeah, like, it was only the modern day sections which were a bit awkward because they're first person, because I think Black Flag was the point where Ubisoft just like gave up on trying to do or trying to make any sort of replacement like, no, I don't think they gave up on the replacement, but there's definitely a point.
One day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted,
All right.
killed. It will be okay. If he does come, if it happens, I keep moving. Never in one place.
Hey, this dude's paranoid. I don't remember if it was about, if he was like paranoid. I always read it as him being like, oh yeah,
He's here! Help!
yeah, he saw me. God, that is touchy. Ah, well. Keep hearing that they were mastering Black Flag. Well, they couldn't do any. I don't trust them on that. I don't trust them simply because I saw their attempt with Skull and Bones, which is essentially the exact same concept as Black Flag. Like, that's all they have to do. All they have to do is do Black Flag, but remove all the Assassin's Creed elements from it, which honestly is kind of what they should. There's like half of these games that I could say it would be better if this was just pure historical fiction. Most of them come after Origins. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of when they turn those into open world RPGs for some reason. Because I was thinking about like ladder. That'll be safer. The appeal back in the day when this came out, like the appeal was
Get bored, lost,
that this is
killed. It will be okay.
that these games were like
If it happens, I keep moving. Never in one
big
place.
immersive open world
Only
sorts of
When
things.
to sleep? Where to sleep? The garden tower, perhaps. They make me mad. They don't know. I'll tell
I
you.
didn't get to the well in time. That's where I usually get him.
All they care about is coin.
Skull and Bones having finite ammo ruined me for that.
Good for the
Oh,
brotherhood, good for me. Safer this way. Yes.
I can
Just ask,
understand.
and
Wait, get.
then I will be protected. We'll meet when
You know
it's
what? We're just going to. That works. Like, I can see that they want to do.
so you can do to him what you've done to me.
That they wanted to do like a bit more management simulation in there,
Search when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dove raggiungere a tanto.
but
Riescati in pace.
part of the fun of this that I've noticed, like when I've gone back to it after like the initial, oh, every game is bigger and bigger than the last. It's just fantastic. Like the big pull of these games is that they have a huge open immersive world like you've never seen before. Going back to it, it's like, oh, this is just a small little simple game without an absolutely stupidly massive overworld that I can like fuck around in, and it's like so much more arcadey than like the 100 whatever hour RPG that hold up. No, I want to throw you off the roof. That close enough. And like I can I don't even know how that worked. Ooh, Torre di Salvucci. All right. Which tower is it? No, that's
Truly. Man, don't kill me. You did. I should leave
oh,
your
I'm like highly notorious. What the hell? That works. Yeah, it just works. Like this, we've gone from we did 4 murders, and we are once again a more or less we are above average, respectable Italian. It's not fully, or not the average Italian. Average Italian is a little bit reprehensible. That's just how it goes. Never seen a guard trip over another guard. I I could easily be misremembering this because this feel like half of the fun of these games is the jank, right? So I could easily imagine that this just never happened, but I could believe it did, of watching a guard push another guard into the waters of Venice. However, I did spend a lot of time in Venice fucking around and finding out. So it's easily likely that that did happen at least once. And like, I like that. I like that these games aren't trying to be so serious. Yeah, boy, I actually have to think. Why did I do this? Why did you let me do this? First pluck from a tree, guard by snake. Power. Oh, that's... red. I actually got the first one right. Wild. What was I even saying? God, I don't know. It always surprises me looking back that like games are now just so casually massive for ridiculous reasons that this game was big. Like, yeah, the 100 Feathers side quest is a pain, mostly because there's 100 of them. But things like the truth segments being, I don't know, maybe 30 at most. It's so manageable. Like, when I got this, I just can't get over that. When I got this, it was a whole, this game is huge. And now I'm like, oh my God, this is a manageable amount of stuff. This is reasonable for a person to do without spending 100 hours on it. And it's also fun enough that I'd spend 100 hours just fucking around. Like, ugh. I don't know. Ooh. It's not quite the Halo 3 low poly rats, but they're up there with the low poly ratdom. Which reminds me, I do have to get on with playing Halo 3. I beat a stupid amount of games the past week. And like they are all similarly little, like, not huge. Ah, right. Not huge types of games. Like, I beat Halo 2. And I didn't realize I was so close to the end when I picked that back up randomly. But man, I see why people are like, yeah, this ended on the most bullshit cliffhanger. Like, it feels like it ends on a level transition. It feels like I should just have, it should just be bundled with you beat Halo 2, Halo 3 immediately starts. That was good. Ooh, wine cellar. What? We're losing it. What? Oh my God, I forgot that, practically speaking, it's not run. You go into high profile and that makes it immediately more visible. But I also cannot be bothered to slow walk at all. On Assassin's Creed PvP. Yeah, that reminds me. The old Uncharted PvP, like, multiplayer. It was, me and my brother jokingly referred to it as the worst multiplayer ever. Because it was, you know, kind of unpolished, kind of janky. Like, it was so transparent that the games were designed to be extremely polished single player experiences first. And if you ever played multiplayer, first of all, why? Second of all, God help you. But like as much as I dislike the whole every game will have an online feature shoehorned in even if it doesn't need it, they were at least fun. Or if not actually fun to play, they were at least humorous. 'Cause, God, I wonder if that's something that's just kind of lost now. Like, although Unity's co-op was fun, especially the group didn't have an objective when just parkoured around pairs. Yeah, Unity, I remember partially because that was the game that I realized, like, oh, you have to now, like nowadays you have to wait like a month or two for a game to come out to see if it's worth getting on launch. Because like it's either yes, it's good and you should get it now because it ain't getting cheaper, or it's like Unity where it's broken in half, people's faces don't even render in, and they fix the real money cosmetic store before the game breaking bugs.
There! On him!
Yeah, but you don't see me. All right, new plan.
Now, move!
We counter. We get wombo comboed. We somehow survive. Come on, I want your axe. That worked? Oh, I love that. But yeah, like, it wasn't the best game. It's definitely among the worst Assassin's Creeds out there. Arno was definitely a sauceless protagonist. Like, they just tried to redo a mix of Altair and Ezio, but also are like, actually with the story we want to tell, we're going to give him none of the resources or reasons to make the nonsense that those two got up to work. So he's just going to be hated. And then we're going to we're going to not figure out why people didn't like us taking the coolest protagonists and saying, like, actually, this is why what they got up to wouldn't work. You guess the plan involved a broom? Oh, I am not good. I don't think I'm good enough for the broom, but I am dumb enough to see someone in heavy armor and an axe and go like, wait, and put down all my weapons.
Where? Merda! Eccolo! Get him!
Well, we're not getting over this because we got a Slav squatting here.
With God. I cannot sit there. On him.
Oh, come on. I thought I was going to get the ledge assassination on him. I thought that there was an attempt. I thought I could play this short-term memory difficulties guard for a fool, but I was played. Yeah, the absolute presence of this guard saying like, Italian assassin, I know you think you're tough. Have you ever dealt with a Russian? Just got squatted upon. All right, round 2. Wow, this guy is good. He even knows to stay far enough away from the ledge so he can't get got. I am in awe. Should have left him alive. He was too rare to die. A guard with a brain cell. But no, like this era of just questionable multiplayer that was still janky and fun, because like you said, with the Unity type of multiplayer or co-op, about half of the fun in that sounded was that you were just fucking around and finding out with there we go. So it turns out no one can actually do anything about your throwing knives. Captures. Oh yeah, that's not the capture stuttering. That's my entire stream stuttering. Oh, I will deactivate and reactivate it. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, I'm just going to pin a message. Internet is bad because and there. Because yeah, I'm down to like massive amounts of dropped frames, and I it's not like last time where I had to like rejiggle my router or something. I honestly think it's just because it's so cold lately that Spectrum's infrastructure is struggling more than its normal amount of struggle. Because like I've seen some crews out working on the power lines, and I wonder if that's part of the issue is there, but hopefully it stabilizes. If not,
violence is never the answer.
Yeah, if not, we're just going to have to do some Italian-style violence, and by that I mean go up to the Spectrum's offices and get completely shut down by a security guard squatting on a ledge, as you do. Yeah. No, I think. So I have a theory that's largely old man yells at cloud level of how it sounds. Oh, hey, it's Tomb up here. Which is that, as tempting as it would be to blame everything on Fortnite, Fortnite is just, with what they did with monetization of a game, to the point where it's impressive how little original creative thought is in Fortnite. Because like when it launched, it was supposed to be a PvE, like wave tower defense or base building survival type game. And then they included a battle royale because PUBG had a battle royale and people loved it. So like, all right, we'll add random multiplayer features. It then became so profitable that it was a zombie survival game. Like that was its big thing. Like the building mechanic was just base game brought onto multiplayer for shenanigans. and then credit to where it's due. They recognized what people were buying the game for. It's like, all right, we're focusing on that. We are this now. We're pivoting. Which is a type of genius all in of itself. But I feel like you really lose something when your original creations... Wait, have I... No, I did get that one. Like, the character design and animation style gets decried as like, oh, they're using the default skins, they bully them. Like that feels like something's off. Where am I going? There's a map. And oh, so I need codex page there, codex page there. I love how you can zoom up far enough to see the entire boot. Like, that's ever relevant. Then... See, I want to get like full map coverage of this area to make sure I don't miss anything for the express purpose of never having to come back here again. But yeah, Fortnite is largely just the perfect combination of everything of every bad business behavior thing that was happening in the industry up to that point. That of like the loot boxes, the how much paid features that can we put into there. God, the way they handle what I can and can't assassinate is amazing. I will never not love that. Oh wait, what was I even doing? I have smoke bombs now. I forgot I own smoke. But because it's like EA and their battle crate. I remember the crate system from Battlefield 1 mostly because every time I encountered it, it was just like the handful of free crates initially, and the ever rare free ones you get from like playing the game. Which, to their credit, you could play the game enough and get them, which was still, it wasn't much, but it was something. All right. Do I see the QR code scan thingy? It's probably near the top. I'll see it. And then they just realized that, oh wait, we can make so much more money if we increase the grind to a pretty hefty amount. Completely saturate the skins market for with whatever collaborative property that we can get, because like they definitely pay for that. Hey Ace, we're complaining about multiplayer. How are you doing? Ooh, that's a nice hat. I want that. That's so weird. Like, it's a staff one. But wants a very specific one? Yeah, man, hate people. Hell yeah, same. Definitely hate people. Oh. Right to Joan of Arc. Like, why is there a flame? Where am I supposed to bring this? Is that Malta? Oh, wait, it's a fire and Joan of Arc is there. I know what to do. Yeah, game's good. Internet is testy. It's at a solid 36.4 kilobits per second. Not much. But despite everything, every indication to not, I am actively getting annoyed at how little I have been able to stream. So we're rectifying that. I also love how you can just like shank someone in the back and the guards who are a couple feet away are like, God, I am on my break. I do not care. Wrong way. Drink. Like how your stream suffering days sync with the weather here. They sync with the weather here. It's like, I can't see the temperature, but it's like the warmest it's been in a while with... There we go. With like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. They're running? God, this is the first guy I've had to fight in a while. And not. Didn't even have to do that because you just... this game would be so much less fun if they force you to take combat seriously. Okay, storms. So what I'm hearing is I have to coordinate a point where, like, here, take this and fuck off. What happens if I just kill you and then loot you? Yep, that works. And nobody cares. Fill this. Fill me up, doctor. No, what I'm hearing is I need a day where Scotland has nice weather. And then I can stream. I'm fucked, aren't I? I just realized what I said. Well...
My fault.
I almost am worried to say this because I know that it can be taken like... I have gotten in trouble with friends before by poorly phrasing thought like this, but... Or like, if I ever graduate or stop streaming, I'll do this. Was like, guess I'm gonna have to graduate. Guess I have to stop streaming entirely just because the weather in Scotland is Scottish. I do appreciate the brick hammer. You're screwed, Maeve. Yeah, that exactly. Like, why even try? I think I'm just going to save for pouch upgrades because we don't even use our main weapons. That is entirely just for nonsense. Okay, nope. No upgrades there. Was there things? Were there things I say as if cities are not notoriously full of things? Like, what is a city or a highly populated town? Like, you know, a particularly large village, other than a repository for things. It's just full of stuff, all the time. Never ceases. Yeah. I'm either going to have to stop streaming or find a way to route my luck to somebody who has more clement weather. Although, honestly, it might just be, it's probably just the fact that no business that has ever had to do anything with copper lines encased in tubing, that, you know, anything that has to do with cable ever is good with cold weather. Like, every time there's an issue, it's like, yeah, weather's cold. Dude, we're in the northern Midwest. Has the weather ever not been cold? How is this still a surprise? Now, what are we complaining about? Oh, right, Fortnite. Yeah, just the sheer amount of monetization that they have managed to shove into that is honestly impressive from a scientific standpoint. But I honestly think that one part of, to finish that thought, that it's one part companies are trying to squeeze more and more money out of games. Like, it's not enough for them to just make the sale and go on with that. They want to make a product that is perpetually monetized, that has perpetual income, which means that anything that they can keep online, they want it to be profitable, which also means less about making... Was that... My dude, that is... I appreciate you trying to follow me, but that is not how you do a leap of faith. You are supposed to... Hey, he was dead when I got here. Like that. He was dead when I got here. Did I just... I think I killed that guy by punching him in the balls. Oh, that's good. That's good Pope punting practice. And then, but yeah, it's one part that. The other part is. Wait, why? God, this happened. This is not the first time this has happened. Why is Ezio so intent on killing random civilians? Excuse me, Doc. I love it. Yeah, I think the... And then the final part of it is that you have a space where games that want to be serious about getting the most out of online revenue also tend to try to go a bit pro, which means you get the perpetual issue of the ever toxic and sweaty online community. Or on one hand, yeah, that is something of a player issue. On the other hand, where? Let's do another archer. Ah, he's on top of that tower. I know it. On the other hand, when you have a community that takes the online as serious as that, as a developer, you also have, and like, this isn't a bad thing. It's the developers reacting to what their player base wants. When you have a player base that takes online super seriously, by necessity, you kind of have to making the online a bit more serious. So you stop getting stuff like my favorite multiplayer match type in Uncharted 3's multiplayer, grenade dodgeball, which is such an incredible concept. I'm so mad that I haven't seen any game other than this do this, because it's so fun. It's just you and the entire team, or your entire team, the entire enemy team, can see each other through a clear, like, glass divider. You start in with no ammunition. The only weapons that spawn on the map are grenades. And you have a very simple yet very complex challenge in front of you. How do I blow those fuckers over there up? And it works because Uncharted 3 is, for some ungodly reason, especially considering they had this gem of online mode. It's the only game that has the ability to throw back enemies' grenades. Like, I was legit a little bit disappointed when 4 didn't have that feature. Because first of all, it does not remove the threat of grenades. If anything, it increases them, because you see one come in and you're like, ooh, I can throw that back. So you get close to it, and then you realize, wait, how long's the fuse? And it blows up. I've done that a couple times. Or it doesn't quite blow you up. It just blows you half of the way up. Blows you sideways. And then you get Sangiamo, Tuscany, and don't have enough. Yeah, give me this this portrait of a random woman. Another random woman portrait. Random dude portrait. Let's mix things up. Random woman portrait. We will come back later when we have more money for the rest of your random woman portraits. All that art. Value up by 100. Beautiful. Well, honestly, I just like it because they can add them as much depth as they want. The only motivating factor for me is number go up, collection go brr.
A delicate matter, but important to me. Could you persuade the idiot I married to come home to me and stay home? I implore you.
Say no more. Spear of infidelity. Why does this mission have the same naming scheme as a Halo ship? I can see it now. Got Pillar of Autumn, in Amber Clad, Forward onto Dawn, Spear of Infidelity. All right, where is this? No, because there's a guard right behind. Nope, that's a regular guy, not the one we want to beat up. Nope. 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 Oh, that's a tailor, not... I heard experience, and I'm like, okay, is that the sound of someone badly flirting with someone who's not his wife? Nah, it's just a tailor. They just do that. Maybe I should just start punching random people until I find the correct one. It's like, if you are by a woman, the laws of teaching you respect forces me to punch you in the face. How dare you be in proximity to a female? God. What's talking about? Oh, right, the greatest multiplayer innovation ever. Grenade dodgeball. But, like, it's just... Oh. I don't like that dude's armor. Oops, sorry. Sorry, ma'am, you caught a stray. Ah, you probably deserved it. Now give me your wallet. This is a mugging.
You win. Tell her I'll be a good, faithful husband.
Wait, no, that's just a brick. Oh, I see why it's called Spear of Infidelity now. Because dude had a spear. I understand. I see what the assignment was. I see the pun. That is way too far. More viewpoints, but I'll get those on the way out. There's probably just a way to flat out check, like, hey, do I have all of the stuff in this area? But that's probably future me. But yeah, like that type of multiplayer where it's just you, everyone else on two teams chucking grenades, and like you can see each other. This is not a huge map, although only grenades would be a fun. That'd be a fun modifier. God, like I know like Battlefield. I know there's some pretty cool modifiers for Battlefield 1, like Back to Basics, where it removes all. I think it removes all but the class equipment, and gives you and locks you to the standard issue bolt action rifle of whatever faction you're playing as. It's like, yeah, no, we are doing it properly. This is like what We're doing this with more historical accuracy than the base game. And it's actually pretty fun. I mean, yeah, it's really fun. The Hell Let Loose is basically a World War II back to basics version. Without the need of having like a modernly recognizable type of class. Oh, this is a tailing mission. Can't I just stab him here? Say we tailed him? You know, come... Just, like, carry his body to wherever he was going? Yeah, I shouldn't be up here, and you have a lot of nerve being alive. The amount of nonsense you can get up to without knowing what half of your kit does in this game is amazing. Yeah, like I miss that kind of experimental, like, hey, you can go into team deathmatch, you can go for free for all. Hey, Twister, heard one of the most hilariously bad Christmas moves ever made, Elf Bowling the Moving. I've heard of Elf Bowling. I don't remember the context. But I hope you're having a good night, Twister. Oh, we are right behind this dude. Fortunately, he is not perceptive. He does not have eyes on the side of his head to increase his field of view like most prey species, despite being an NPC in a video game. This will not end well for him. No, I think they could make a pretty good, like, sports movie. I think they could definitely do a bowling movie. Which means if you just replace that with throwing short dudes down, you can definitely make that work. Something about older games really do miss. Feels like it's more fun to be experimental with. Like, the jank makes it fun. You're more aware that you're playing a game. Like, you don't get games that are trying as hard to be, like, a movie. Like, I feel like you get that a lot, especially with something like a Kojima game, where it feels like that, or Remedy, like the people who made Control or Alan Wake. It feels like they'd be a bit happier making a movie, or at least you have to sit around a lot more. You don't get stuff like the tailing mission where you can just breathe down this dude's neck the entire time. Or grenade dodgeball. Try out for Elf Bowling the movie. Just look how successful this game is. So we'll make a movie about it. Elf Bowl $1 billion. Perfect. That flawless logic that'll never succeed. You'll love to see it. Wait. You don't see... Oh, come on. How did you see me? I had a smoke bomb. Yeah, like... Yes, it is possible to fail for really dumb reasons sometimes. But there's also times with, like, these older games that the only reason I failed at is because I was being an absolute idiot. So confident and arrogant the movie would be a super success. They announced a sequel that never... that is so... You love the hubris.
There! I want his boss now!
Oh.
Where? He will not get away with him!
Where did both of you come from?
I cannot see. Where is he? There! I'm with you!
We're just going to fail this.
Remember your training, man!
How has he not... How have I not failed? What? That is incredible. That is incredible that I have not failed yet, despite the entire contingent of guards. There it goes. Turns out he just really doesn't like smoke. You love to see it. No, because I honestly do miss the type of weird extra features of, like, the multiplayer that's a little bit nonsensical, but also just the best thing you can do for devs. Like, it's good, and it's good for them. It gives them enrichment in their enclosure. Oh, oops. But Elf is basically Santa's youthful brother Dingle. Her pirates got frozen at him. North Pole. Dingle just crashed to Santa's couch for 600 years. Santa's like, gotta leave. So he gets mad, kidnaps elves, and takes them to Fiji. Bowl for maybe about 3 minutes. That is so much dumber because, like, they have something that could be funny. There's so many, like, dark, like, oh, what if Santa was dark and fucked up type of movies. But, like, him being a pirate that got frozen and cursed with immortality is such a more interesting hook than elf bowling. The wisdom of film executives. May they never have an idea that's listened to ever. Oh, you know what? Oh god, there's 3 minstrels. And they're all bad. No, I really think that whatever... What is the big 500 pound... No, wait. Damn it. I was going to ask, like, what is the hugely popular multiplayer shooter now that Call of Duty kind of got really bad in the last one? Then I realized it's just Fortnite again. Like, whatever the answer is, it's like Fortnite's probably one of the biggest multiplayer things ever. Maybe Battlefield 6, but that feels refreshingly familiar down to the fact that it has like a little bit of like it has a good popularity, then you stop hearing about it because it's a well-made and competent game. And it doesn't have like drama or nonsense. It just exists for you to be somewhat competitive with or have a good time with friends and randos. Then like maybe something else. What other big multiplayer games that people won't shut up about? You'd think this would be easier to think of, but I also don't care about the biggest popular. I suppose there's oh hey, and the other dude. Do I have to follow the other dude as well? No, I can just run up. No, you were supposed to double assassinate them. There we go. That'll do it. Anyway, don't mind the blood on this money. Getting some Heimschmelz boulders. Oh, the chest guard is more. And then this. I also love the fact that everything you get increases Montergioni's value, so it's like, do I need this? No. Will I take it? Yes. Yep, ads. Be back in a second.
We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. He's a film distributor. He sent the print to the station. And Brown, he's film director at the station.
I know. You're trying to make me the ball guy.
And Harris, projectionist at the station.
I only had that print long enough to thread her up.
We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. My job, find out who.
See, nothing is wrong with the plan, which is probably why I need... See, quote of the day, I see nothing wrong with that plan, which is probably why I need brains donated. I have long since forgotten that context. Yeah. No, the definite thing is that the definite lesson is that you just kind of need to give devs a little bit of time to fuck around and find out. Like, let them do a whole bunch of random ass shit. It's good for them. It's enrichment. They need it to stay healthy.
Salute, Ezio. Antonio
Although
Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure.
that would require them to, you know,
the man has clearly lost his mind.
not
Making matters worse,
liquidate
his postmen
an
are
entire
just
dev
all
studio
around him. You do well to
after
clear them
a
out before
project.
approaching.
Grazie for the information.
Because the bigger issue is the whole, you make a smash hit game out of nowhere of a successful IP that definitely has room for more games and more stuff, you get laid off. You make a horrible game, you understandably get laid off. You make a middling game, laid off. Great game and a long-standing series that people love, and you know you're going to be making these till the end of time due to your long-term contract. So believe it or not, also laid off.
Destiny 8 Suji is third.
Hey,
Welcome
Destiny.
to the blockbuster.
Welcome in, congrats
You
on
are
third.
not alone if there
How's
are
it going?
lows.
We're just complaining. About what? Don't know. It's wherever it goes. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you have a good night. There has been like one thing that I've noticed, which I didn't expect it to happen, because why have I, because how have I ever had an opinion that people agree with me about? It, but I've seen more and more people like actually annoyed about the size and scale of games that are like actually relieved. Oh, he's up there. I can get there. There we go. They're like actually relieved when a game is kind of short or doesn't have things like Breath of the Wild and their 999 Korok seeds and endless collectibles. That's just like, And I know the Korok seeds, you don't need all of them. You don't even need a majority. You just need... They just have so many, so an average player... Where... Excuse me! You are in violation of noise... Of noise constraints.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will.
Okay, that is just such a good line. Have some respect for death. No. Like, no. And cuts him off mid-rant. Like, alright, then I will. And gives him, like, a really good eulogy. I was half expecting a Wilhelm. I'm a little disappointed that there was not a Wilhelm scream attached to that. Like, it's just proper that at this height of tower, in this section of Italy, you throw a dude off and you should get the... Or however the hell Wilhelm... Is there a Wilhelm in chat? If there is, can I throw you off of something and listen to how you scream? I've forgotten how it goes. God, that's such a treat whenever you hear the Wilhelm scream. Like,
If I can stay my blade long enough to follow him, he'll lead me to his Templar
that's
brothers.
a good point. We need more
I'll have more
people.
names for my list.
For my least. But like, I know it's a little bit of like a cliche stock sound effect that has no business being in a quote-unquote serious type of production. But whenever you get something that understands the assignment, it's like, we are not making high art. We're not making low art. We're doing a B movie and we're having fun with this. It's stupid and we love it. And you get the Wilhelm scream in there, like, you can't...
Are they late? They haven't seen me, as much I know.
Like, they just slip it in. It's just great. It's like oh, they did the thing of really shitty low budget movies. Well, not even shitty or low budget. Like, just fun dumb B movies. Hang on. Bloop. Get caught on a rooftop where you're not allowed to be. Oh, that is right in his way. He's in Tuscany. It's like Detroit, I feel. That you kind of expect a certain amount of dead bodies per city block. And like, if you don't see one, you're more concerned. Yeah, he's got the idea. It's not something to lose your head about. It's not something to get paranoid over and cause me to desync. It's just like, guess we're taking a right here. Yeah, it's like, if there's not enough dead bodies per block, then it's like, oh, something's wrong here. There's things that should be here that aren't.
What are you and the others planning, Jacopo?
Which means they haven't started doing their bullshit. They're prepping for it. Which means it's going to happen when I'm around. That's a whole other different thing. Excuse me, pardon me. Roofs are mine. And another one on the street. Okay, but honestly, how many... This just proves my point. He doesn't even care. Like, oh, that's in the middle of... Oh my god, I'm actually making this harder on myself. Because everybody that slips off the roof is causing him to go a different route. Why? Oh, nope. He's decided he doesn't care. He just cannot wait any longer. But why does that little bit... Granted, it was completely shattered after a point. But that little bit of... immersion of like, oh yeah, they definitely take a deeper route. Feels so much better than like... I don't know. I guess part of it is just... Wait. I think I figured that out, because this isn't the first time that I've noticed something to the effect of why does it feel better when a game has a feature that I'm not expecting, or like a little touch of detail that I'm not expecting for immersion.
The letter mentioned Venezia. Are there terrors there as well?
Compared to a game that's like I'll always pull up Red Dead 2 as the option of, it's really cool what they did. Most of their immersion features just annoy me. Because I guess with these games is that I'm expecting nothing. And I'm not going to be disappointed by that. I'm expecting this to run like a highly polished PS2 game. Okay, these guys go in with him. I'm not gonna stab him, but I'm amazed that this group of people go in the same direction has worked for so long.
Never seen him before. Moving like the wind, another lunatic.
That worked. Kind of. But it's like when you have something that's built on the idea of, no, this is the most immersive thing ever. And then it's not. That's like, oh, what I got sold wasn't what I'm promised. When you have something that's like, oh, wait. They just did something that's cool and I feel a little bit immersed in the
How
world.
many men are responsible for my father's death?
More than you'd think, Ezio. Less than we have here. But like with that, it's like, oh wait, that is actually pretty sweet. Ah, nice.
I'm sorry, Maestro. I did all I could, but the assassin proved too strong.
Clearly. Else the others would be here with you. To say nothing of the fact that Firenze remains in Medici hands.
It's Francesco's fault. His impatience made him reckless.
Don't
I tried to be the voice of reason.
More like the voice of cowardice.
You want to talk, Signor Barbarigo? Had you sent us quality weapons instead of this garbage you Venetians call...
You are arguing way too much for somebody who just royally fucked up.
And you repay us with inaction and incompetence? Then when asked to account for your failures, you make excuses and insult us? How do you expect me to respond?
I don't know.
Oh, you are not doing well, buddy.
I do.
You basically asked for that.
No. Please. Don't.
Please don't what?
I can fix this.
Oh, buddy.
Spare me.
No.
Ew.
What a mess. So sorry to have claimed your prize, assassin.
I know there's a QTE coming up because I remember it because it's cool.
That I didn't plan for it? We've been at this a lot longer than you. Kill him.
I know you're only doing as you're told, So if you release me, I will spare your lives.
You know, maybe they haven't. They repeatedly fail to estimate me correctly. They have yet to learn that I am both dumber and smarter than they can possibly prepare for. Never estimate me. The slight fear of death. All right. Congratulations on the question. Ah, that was almost. Ah. Wait, I think I have to disarm. There we go. Bonk! Yes. I don't know what you thought my response would be. Did I just kill him by slob squatting on him? God, that guard in the library taught me so much that I didn't even know. But yes, you definitely should. In fact, you should start working on it right now. The best time for anything is immediately. Because you might forget. And oh my god, if they wrench me away from this place, I see the thing. No, keep me in. Keep me in. No! No! I have to come back! How dare they make me come back to Tuscany? Although I also want to make it extremely clear that it's not that I dislike Tuscany as a thing. That is a very beautiful piece of country. I just dislike Ubisoft's apparent fascination with making their games about city stealth and verticality go into a flat, featureless plain. It also looks like a golf course, which I have personal feelings about. Mostly due to the fact that it looks like a golf course, and I don't believe I need to say anything more than that. Mm-hmm. However, we're back in Florence, so could be worse. Why are we back in Florence, though? That is the part that eludes me. Oh, Palazzo de' Medici. Everything is explained. Excuse me, I'm going to rob you. Golf mentions double bogey it, just to be safe.
I must admit, I've never before believed I could desire the death of others so badly.
I don't believe you. It might just be because I'm a bit of a hater, but I don't believe you.
Dream of mine alive a little longer.
L'onore è mio, signore.
What will you do now, figliolo?
There are still others I must hunt, signore. They are already digging
Yes,
their claws into
Venice.
the heart of Venezia.
Venice.
No. La Bella Venezia. Then that is where your journey must take you, Ezio. Before you leave us, I have something for you. A gift.
Gift.
This cape identifies you as a friend of the Medici. As long as you wear it, the city guards will be more tolerant of your actions. But be warned, it will not grant you immunity from the law.
Just partial. Reminds me of golf course. Thank you, Mecca. Oh, we're almost at 300. What does this do? Oh, permanently anonymous to Medici guards. Wait. Can I rob him? Ah, they made it so you can't kill or rob Medici. Dang it, they're smart about this. Gentlemen, where am I going? Wait, there's an art dealer. They got maps. They got a cartography section. Where the hell? I've said it before and I'll say it again. At any point where I'm navigating, you have gone wrong and you should immediately reconsider your life. I am bad at directions. Just gonna roll up here. Apenne Mountains? Aren't there like, there's like only 2. There's only 2 paintings there in the entire time. Or the entire map. Yeah, that's worth a lot.
Please, accept my apologies, good sir.
Look, that guy in particular, he knows what he did. I don't know what he did, but he knows. And that's the important thing. Wait, is there any more codex pages? There is. I love the repeating thing of doctor, chest, doctor, art dealer, blacksmith, fast travel, blacksmith, tailor. It's just like, yeah, no, there's only 3 or 4 stores, and to make it convenient, we've put them everywhere. Every single where. Excuse me, monks. Da Vinci.
Leonardo!
Da Vinci.
Mi dispiace, messer, but he is gone. Maestro Leonardo was commissioned by a Venetian noble to paint some portraits. He paid for the maestro to move his entire workshop to Venezia.
Oh, perfect. We're going to Venice. Our boyfriend's relocated already. Road trip. God, there. Duomo. I think. Yep. Duomo. Ooh, we can kill some guys. What am I looking at? Random. What's that for? Fred, you know. If you don't, I'll keep hitting you until I remember. You know what this is for, and I will keep hitting you until you tell me what it is. Come on, I know how people work. You have to feel deep repressed guilt for something. Or you had to have done something.
I'm so useless.
The world is so much easier when you both look at it, the outcome of you're probably right about almost everything, but infinitely fallible, and also entirely everyone else's fault for your behavior. Santa Maria Novella. Understood. Understandable. Why is there not a competency test to be on the internet? Like, I understand just how much, like, how bad an idea of anything with put your real IRL face, name, and address and all this to your account in order to use basic features. But I really think, like, a quick intelligence check, like even just a, hey, this is a question from a standardized test a couple years ago from like the SATs. Read this and try to get like 4 out of 8 questions, like a solid 50% answered. and we'll let you online. Just a little bit of reading comprehension, a little bit of critical thinking, a little bit of, are you smarter than this rotten potato I found in my grandmother's cupboard? You know, with all the little tendrils pointing out of it. Are you smarter than the tendrils? That's just what we have to check. Ooh! Nothing for you here, peasant. And that means there's something for me here. Ah. Come on. God. More games need a fear mechanic. That's what I thought. Oh. Oh, fuck. How was I supposed to know they were telling the truth? How was I supposed to know there was nothing there? Oh. Wrong garden. One over. So I apologize to those guards I killed and their families. I was in the wrong place. I thought I had the address I was given was one more over. I read it quick. Honest mistake. Honest mistake. Play a mod called The Train, Fallout 4. It's actually fun. Took place in a train. Wild. Fought way through the front. Oh, that's a pretty standard one. It's a good trope. Fuck, I never beat Metro Exodus. That was one of the games I got when I first got my PS5, and like, it was fun because, you know, it's Metro. It's gonna be good. It's a well-known fact that every game loosely based off of a Russian sci-fi post-apocalyptic work of fiction is just good. There has been no bad games from any of that. 100% of series, good. Metro, great. Stalker, great. 100%. Boy, I got that, and then immediately the worry of, this game ain't a shooter. This is not actually a first-person shooter. This is just 10 brutes, 60 seconds. Oh, that is possible. This is a stealth game with consequences. And, yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming, a little bit more than... Wasn't quite the vibe I was looking for, so didn't get far in it. Like, it's good. As also on a train. Part of the mods start in the last card. None of your things, no armor, no weapons, no healing items. AKA the only way to introduce a modicum of difficulty in a Bethesda game after a certain point. Because they're fun in the same way Assassin's Creed is fun. It's fun because you're fucking around and finding out what you can do. But there's also a problem that has plagued that style of game since pretty much Arena or maybe Daggerfall. No, wait, those games still had time limits. Yeah, they still had... although I think Daggerfall was so absurdly long that you had to be trying to break it. But that was just like... Yeah, because old CRPG, or I guess old early proto Bethesda-like games like that had a time limit, so you couldn't just fuck around forever. But most of those games have the issue where it's like, well, if you spend enough time just going around exploring and, largely speaking, doing what the game does want you to do and engage with the systems of, yeah, there's so much you can do and explore and go do. Like, you don't have to do the main quest. You can just spend hours upon hours just fucking around.
You die.
Okay, that's some. Now we drop the bomb. Halfway. 70%. 80%. 90. And
Come on, you fat.
there we go. Is that 20? Oh, that's 200,000. How much can we get from these things? I think they have good stuff. Medicine, throwing knives, yeah. Yeah, there's good stuff on these guys. Yeah, we're looting them. But, like, there is a point where between save scumming and just that system gives you a lot of things. Because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is in the same genre of open world RPG. I have like 80,000 Groschen, which is way more than I should have. At first I was grinding money to get just good gear by blacksmithing over and over again, and potion making and going around and selling that. Did not need to do that. You can just you can just go around, fight some dudes, pull off their armor, sell it for way more money than you should. Do it over and over again, and then, yeah, I'm at a point where it's like, I never will need to deal with the concept of money again. There are so many missions where you can either pass a speech check to do something of some description, or pay them like 50 to 100 silver coins, and I don't need to concern myself with actually being able to do the speech check, even though I can and I want to do the check for money, for the experience, not money. But also most of my skills have been I've been doing grinding a little bit, or just not playing main story and trying to do side quests to the point of I am almost at max level in everything. For sure, do that on Fallout. Yeah, 26,000 caps and trunk full of loot that you sell if you ever get low. There's no need. After a point, there's just no need to engage with any system. Like, yeah, I know technically, like practically, I'm the type of player who rarely, if ever, buys anything. I did it in Kingdom Come Deliverance because, like, the best stuff is just in the shops. Like, it's either you fight someone you can't take and maybe get something good, or you just do the logical thing of you pay a master armor smith to make you some master crafted armor, and you're just invincible. And I'm at level 96 too. Yeah, so you don't need... Oh, this is a tailing one. I can't just stab him. Fine. I guess. If I have to. No, it's like after a certain point, you don't need the experience because skill checks are designed to be passable around or at a certain point. It's like the game, the reward of the game is that if you get to max or high level, you can pretty much consistently always do that skill to the best ability. And you don't need experience. But if you have money, they also have a little stopgap of if you can't do the thing to a relevant level, you can just buy your way through. Which is still, it's a good way to do it, because it's still like rewarding you for engaging with the game's systems, but engaging with the economy systems, not necessarily like the speech or the stealth systems. And some games have a bribery skill. Ball of problems. I want to spend my caps, but I can't. I use a handmade rifle with 7.62 rounds. Only. Yeah, that's the thing with the new... And, like, that's, like, statistically one of the better rifles. Like, one of the better weapons. But, like, even ammo, they did such a bad job of integrating, like, the DLC's stuff to the main game. So, like, yeah, you can only get that stuff in Nuka World. Which is great, except the Nuka World is sizable, but not that big of an expansion. So you're going to get to a point where it's like, hey, I have to go here as explicitly to try to find a shop, which may or may not even exist, depending on or may not have a substantial amount of rounds for that. Or you go in... Or if you have the season pass, you go for the Vault Tech crafting stuff and just buy or use more junk in order to do more... In order to just make the ammo you need. But it's like, it's... They really should have done a better job of, like, integrating the loot list of, like, hey, if you have Nuka World and you have gone there... Or if you, even if, it's stupid, but even if they lock it behind, like, you free all the raiders and the like, which Nuka World as a DLC is so funny, because it's so poorly thought out. It's essentially being like, yeah, no, you're totally going to be evil, right? Because logically, you should, if you go by the plot hooks and are playing a moral character, like, you go there to... and are asked to, like, free all the people the raiders have as slaves. But you get roped into this big, expansive thing of, like, actually, we're going to make you the new raider boss and you do whatever you want. And, like, try to play both sides. Like, yeah, or I could just kill you all right now while you're disorganized and not a huge... and haven't dug into your own territory and all here in one place. That'll be the logical thing. Oh, we can totally get him. Yoink!
I have a slight fear of death.
And they all run away. Buzzing and find the gun in the base game. No, really? You can find the gun in base game, but no ammo. Why? That is...
Damn you!
That is so weird that they put the gun on the list, but not the most important part. Although this is Bethesda, I shouldn't be too surprised because they are yet again releasing Skyrim on something. Like, yes, I understand. The game was a big deal. Like, it earned its accolades when it released on the PS3. Even it's not that great, and like it's only good with mods, which I love that they've admitted that to the point that modding is now just with the Creation Club. Yeah, you can have mods on everything, but like Sony doesn't really like scripting, and there's limitations on what you can do on Xbox, so it's at its best when you're doing PC modding still, but we know why you buy these games. we know that you are not in fact here for the vanilla experience. It's not like it's good once. It's okay. I put a ton of hours into it. It's good if you can hyperfixate on it. It's not that good if you're... I don't know. It's one of those things I have been actually thinking a lot about with this game in particular. It's not good. It's actively bad. Or at least mid. I absolutely love this game. It's like, yeah, people like a simple story well told. They also like a horribly confusing story that makes no sense, is unnecessarily convoluted, and isn't told that well. People just like stories. Alright. Let's go see what the hell Leonardo's up to. Turgioni, Fiori, sent. I've never noticed that sign, and I don't even think it's accurate. I should also probably have gone to Montergioni first, because I think the chest is getting full. Far Harbor and Nuka World, two sides of the same coin. Nuka World is so awesome of a map and world area, but the story is either kill everyone or betray whichever faction you played the main story with. Yeah, which is not a good look. Far Harbor is an amazing story about self-reflection and identity, but the fog is only an interesting part of the island. That's because it's potentially lethal. Yeah, I'm like, the other thing about Far Harbor is they do the same thing as the Bog DLC in Fallout 3. They just crank the enemy damage way up. Like, if you're not explicitly using Far Harbor weapons or extremely overtuned base game weapons,
Let me see if I can help. I know how to fix
you're
it, but
dealing
lack the
scratch
means to do
damage.
so. If you could just lift the wagon.
And like, they also, with Far Harbor, they added back skill checks. Like, there's things that that you could only do if you had relevant perks.
Just an idea I've been working
It's like,
on.
yes.
I could not leave it behind.
No, not Dead Money. From 3 specifically, it's the one that takes place in the swamp where you get lobotomized.
I can't hold it in anymore. Ezio, I think
Which that game had, or that DLC had extremely tanky and bullet spongy enemies that were like max level. So, the flying machine. I love that. Both conceptually... Yeah, Point Lookout. That's the name. I choose to believe that and you get lobotomized during it is the moment where you're like, oh yeah, that swamp, that one. I understand.
Venezia, such a beautiful city. So many sources of inspiration. Ponte di Rialto, Piazza San Marco, L'Arsenale. What's wrong? We're not alone.
God, one of the funniest thing about...
Who are they? Rodrigo Borgia's men. Why? What do they want with us? I think they want us dead.
Leonardo, hide!
One of the funniest things about, like, weapon history is... Specifically, if you look at any...
Knock them off!
If you look at any, like, firearm history with an Italian manufacturer, if it's old enough, it'll be like, yeah, and they were making weaponry in...
Someone's on top! The sharp turns to make the carriage roll!
They were making weapons for the...
Do something!
Ever since the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. It's just like, oh, this is a irresponsibly old firearms maker. Hell yeah. Dead Money worked mechanically like Far Harbor would be one of the best. Honestly, from what I've heard and seen, Dead Money is... I haven't played that one yet.
Don't let the carriage roll over.
Don't tell me what to do. See, I know what I'm doing. Like, Dead Money is still one of the best, or one of the better ones out there.
It's going to be a little rough.
Said the fog is worse and the enemies don't die. Yep. Because that is unfortunately how they make them. They try their hardest, but unfortunately their best isn't always good. Is this just driving? Yes, it is just driving. For some reason, I thought there was a point where Leonardo takes the reins and I just get to fist fight people on the back of the carriage. But I do love the fact that there is massive... Oh boy. that there's such a random assortment of missions, including like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto chase sequence. Oh, I thought I could hit the... Come on, stand up when there's trees. I want to... Oh, come on. I want to clothesline one of you. Don't like Dead Money, honestly? That's fair. I actually haven't played it. The only New Vegas DLC I played was Lonesome Road. I got all of them when I got it on PC, but then I'm like, actually, I don't care about this game or its story anymore. I just want to fuck around with mods. So I got one that gave me an anti-tank rifle. I went to town. And by town, I mean the first one, had fun with that, and then didn't really play it beyond that because I have already sunk so many hours in New Vegas. It's like, I recognize this game for what it is, but it's not exactly fun anymore because I've overplayed it.
For me, not you. And catch up with you later.
All right, I'll take you on one at a time.
Let's go! Round the back. On here. Blindsided.
Come on. What's the timing for...
Hurry up.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Hey, get... No, I wanted that axe. God, I had to disarm. Alright, this is going good. Old World Blues favorite DLC. I can see that. There's good nonsense. That one felt like, yeah, I did Old World Blues and Lonesome Road. I never got around to Dead Money. Because it did sound like a pain, but it sounded like an interesting pain. You know? Is that all? They're not good. No more dudes? That's all the menu allocated for this? Alright. I understand. Ramunga Holiday. I forget that this is technically an area. I don't think I've ever done any other things in here. Man. Because unfortunately, like, the only way to ensure consistent difficulty in those games is to introduce consistent friction, which doesn't really feel well. Like, the way that Kingdom Come 2 deals with the fact that save scumming is an absolutely huge issue is the fact is simply by making saving a limited resource of either exit saves or... God, this place is so depressing. Welcome to Flory. It sucks. Where's the viewpoints? Actually, I don't even think it's viewpoints. I think it's viewpoint. And there is a DLC that I don't have because I didn't... I think I owned this before the DLC came out and beat it without knowing that there's the Bonfire of the Vanities and the Siege of Flory DLC. And I don't think I'm going to get because that'll force me to log into my PS network. account on my PS3, and I don't remember how to do that. And I think I have to connect this to Wi-Fi first, which is a whole other issue. But, yeah. Welcome to Flory, where the first question is, as always, when can I leave? Old World Blues is my favorite quote in gaming. I was saying in Wasteland, Old World Blues, when you're so focused on the past, you can't see the present for what it really is, let alone the future. Yeah, that's a good one. Partially, part of the fact that they had the original devs on like the original devs on that project, or at least
Stay away from me.
no, wrong dude. Right dude.
Take my money.
Well, aren't you special?
Really special. I'm just an errand boy. Take it all.
Just let me go.
Oops.
Not important.
I thought I had fists equipped.
I'm sure
Here. That didn't happen. There we go.
Back here now. Oh my God, I swear I beat you like a
There's so much nonsense happening already. I love it. But yeah, like the best part of the fact that they got Obsidian to make that game is that game had a bunch of like that's where everyone from I think is Black Island Studios. That
I'm but a poor fool and hungry. Please don't be too hard.
that was like 3 events from coming in. It's incredible. Wild. Tower. But like, it was essentially, New Vegas was essentially giving back the property and IP to the original devs. And they're just like, oh, for as good as Old World Blues quote, I really like the fact that their last DLC being Dead Money, or at least I think it was the last, is definitely the one that you're encouraged to do last from what I've seen. But the fact that it's all about like letting go and not, and like all for as like a goodbye, and also like, yeah, no, if you don't like it, you can just leave. And you don't have to stay with this dying franchise. You can go on to better things. It's just,
Thank you. Do come again.
I just find it as a funny FU to Bethesda. All right. Oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just trying to find enough money, because I think for as much hate as Flory rightfully gets for being an area with absolutely nothing but guards and Luigi armor, it does have some of the better dyes until you get to Venice. Which means we need cash. We are broke. Call me basic, but make sure y'all also call me basic and broke. Alright. Alright. One's Auburn. One's Steel. Steel or Steele? Ebony. Ivory. Assassin's White. I think there's an achievement for dyeing your clothes Wetlands Ebony and Ivory.
Oh well.
But I guess I was mistaken. That they don't get good until Venice specifically. To double check, pretty sure Deadmine is first. Pretty sure when Deadmine on start. Right, Lonesome Road was last. That explains it. I got mixed up. All right. Where's the glyph?
Have I seen you before today?
Now, quiet. It's very important that you give me your loot. God. No, that's just sky. It's not a tower. Is it up a tower? It's just... There's a feather over there. Saw the drawbridge. Saw... I think it's on, like, a dock or the outside? It's somewhere, and it's annoying. Or it's somewhere really obvious, like on ground level, and I just haven't seen it. Oh, wait. No, it was just freaking out for no reason.
Merda! What rotten luck today!
So many thieves. It's just constantly pickpocketed and constantly getting my money and more back. Now, the message Deadmine. Oh yeah, really good all the way around. And just like you could tell there's a massive quality difference from the old devs who really like the franchise, and I don't know, it's just I feel it's a case of like original. No, I think it has to do with the devs. I think it's more that New Vegas plops you down in an existing world that assumes you know what's going on, and then 3 and 4 is like, nope, we're doing our own thing. It's like very exactly what you expect apocalyptic vibes. And it's like, yeah, but there's factions and an ongoing overarching storyline, or at least thematic storyline out west, and also as west. Yeah, finding the Sierra Madre is easy. Hard part's letting go. Good line. Also, ads. Be back in a bit.
Stick to their stories, we're stuck with a perfect crime. It happens more than you think.
You and what army? Don't need an army. Just a little imagination. Watch.
The mysterious, the unexplainable.
Yes, we got distracted. And you were wrong. It was more than 65 seconds because I cannot be trusted to be kept on a timely manner and schedule, and it's very easy for me to get distracted and wander off. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We're dealing with Lori. Thank you. I do not know what I expected. Is this the one with the giant squid, or is the giant squid in Florence? I think the giant squid's in Florence. I see that emote. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, giant squid. There's a random Easter egg in one of these assassins' tombs. I don't think I should have jumped down there. That if you, like, flip a switch, jump down somewhere, and go and stare at some water for a bit, a tentacle will rise out and swat at you. It has no reason to exist, but it's in there. Oh, well, then we have to. Let me look up quick where the squid is. AC2 giant squid. It's a Kraken. Assassin's Tube, Santa Maria della Visitone. Okay, so it's not this one. It is somewhere else. I would have to look up. I'd have to look up exactly where it is because I don't remember these dungeons. But it's like, it's one of the things that I've only heard about because there's like the articles or listicles or videos and whatever. Actually, I think I first heard about it from like a Kotatsu text article. Sploosh. There's like, yeah, there's a hidden squid in. There's actually been a lot of hidden squids in video games for some reason. What? No, that's not right. Like, I remember there's a Battlefield Easter egg that is... I'm not used to the control stick actually being accurate on these. I'm used to it being, like, player relative, so you have to hold down and not camera relative. Oh, damn. Well, I guess... But I was in the right direction. Why am I struggling so much at this? Why am I bad at wall jumping? Why? There's like a whole thing. Like one of those Battlefield Easter eggs where you have to go around, shoot these map decoration things in a certain order, go to this bucket and a tentacle will will splash out with no further explanation. You're distracting? I'm distracting. I don't need help to get like this. I do it to myself. Dude. A dude. Another dude. I'll probably show you the course. So real for that. I refuse to accept being real. I exist but am not real. Stop him. Highly restricted area. Stop. I'd like a word. These are the so... Are we sure these aren't French mercs? No, French would not be this polite. And Canada doesn't exist, so I have no idea where these guards get off being so polite.
Hey, he look. Eccolo, where the hell did you see? I see him.
Such a not. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, wait. Nope. Well, we're doing it this way. I know practically getting grabbed and like that. What do you mean I can't just... Can't throw him over. Ezio, you're not using... What are they feeding this boy? That was impressive. Felt caffeinated, but impressive. Stuff is happening. I don't understand it, but I'm impressed. Man, am I certain? This feels like the squid. Like this feels like the squid. Okay, it's in Venice. Yeah, of course the squid's going to be in Venice. Where else would they put a squid but Vembis? Backhead to Donna Traditional Road, Sharks jersey, great ceremony, Sharks game about to commence, have it on the background, Sharks. Sharks all around. Love that for you. Good sharking. Alright, give that a pump. And run on through. Oh, come on. Ah! How dare. Bleed. Look, from as far as I can know, anyone who is concerned with bleeding does not care from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. So I think you'll be fine, just so long as there's a traditional blood sacrifice on the ice tonight. And even if there isn't, well, I guess there won't be. Alright. This time for sure, unless it goes horribly. I also have no idea what, like, these things are supposed to be. Like, there's a gear and a pump, but it's just some Renaissance-looking nonsense that, like, yeah, we need an element for one very specific puzzle. We will use these nowhere else in the game. This is not a mechanic. This exists for puzzle dungeons. And they're like, yeah, sure. That looks cranky. I suppose part of that is that this section is the most, like, Prince of Persia, like, Sands of Time for the PS2 thing that the game gets that's like, yeah, no, we know you know what we were inspired by. We're not going to pretend like we weren't making this primarily because we weren't allowed to make a new Prince of Persia game. Wait, does Ubisoft own
this game now?
Who owns the copyright for Prince of Persia? Because that would be funny if it was just like, yeah, Ubisoft owns this. Ow. There we go. But they insisted to make... They were in... The devs or the executives insisted that Assassin's Creed be like a bland name imitation. It was like, but why? We have store-bought at home. Oh, you know, if there's a traditional blood sacrifice tonight, hell yeah, hopefully. Am I going in the right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Okay. This will annoy me because this does feel very squid adjacent, but there's no water right now. God damn it. So I guess I'm just hallucinating. God, I love that reset animation of just let me yoink this with my whole body. Just absolutely grab onto this and pull it down. Hey. Hell yeah. This Genghis. Paraphrase quote, I wanted a blood sacrifice out and a hockey game broke out. Those are the best types of blood sacrifices to go to. You know? Well, yeah, have a little fun thing to do afterwards. Quallen Gall. Not sure who he killed, but I think that's more of a failure of the American education system than anything else. Like, teach history and you only go for the most American assassinations. It's like there has to be a type of history course that is specifically about every type of person who got oofed. Like everyone who got murked, and not just the most relevant to Western culture at the time. Like there has to be good Eastern nonsense. But society has failed and we don't even get the good stories. Oh, for a moment with how I had the clothes dyed, I thought that Ezio was just not wearing an undershirt for some reason. All right. Wait, that's a dude. Oh, hey, I got him. Sounds like him. Yeah. Right? Like, I could see it. I could see him rocking around if it wasn't for the standards of the day. Just absolutely rocking the shirtless vibe. Get off my roof. You? Off the roof. I just threw you off. Get back down. You join him. Hey! My roof! How fucking dare you? That Borgia courier despawns. I said down. Get down or I'll put you down. Like that. You lose eye privileges.
Now, get this. Wait for a slip.
Get off. You dead. You off the roof. You also off the roof.
Can't see. There. Eccolo. Get him.
It does no damage, but I love the fact that I can just continuously throw them off the roof. Wait. Oh, I think it does a little bit of damage.
Non ce la fai. What? You need your capo's permission? I hate these awkward moments. Should you come to me? Let's go.
Alright, we're just going to punch him. Oh, yeah! Anyway, time to loot this dude with the ass up and open to all the world. There we are. I love the ambiance of the town crier in the background going on like, Assassino spotted, dangerous murderer, and not going, oh my god, look what's happening on that roof over there. Like, my dude, they don't need you. They can see the news happening in front of them. Wait, a pair of thieves got bumped off. That's amazing. God, I love the jank on this game. Ooh. I still don't have a better chest card, but I got some Vam braces. Yeah, I'll save that. Should find a fast travel station and go collect the piles of money in Montergioni and like upgrade it so I can get more piles of more money faster. Oh. That wasn't a mark of like, hey, there's a puzzle thing. It is a mark of, hey, there's an assassin's tomb here. Alright. Just need that codex page. And then probably like one or two more things. And then I can just leave. I think the first time I played this game, there was a point like where I got to the end game, wasn't aware that I needed all the codex pages, because like they fair enough don't say that, because you don't realize you need, like the characters don't realize that the codex being fully completed is important until the end of the game. Wrong side for the bank. And then I think the last one I needed was in, I want to say it was in Flory, because why? But I also think it was in, it was just a couple in Florence. God, I remember how I used to do those. I used to do it by just dropping a handful of, like, a smoke bomb on them. And then chain assassinating them twice. Turns out you don't need to do that because one of them will just run away. I was not aware that there was like a guard morale mechanic. Maybe I was just bad. Maybe that was the entire problem. That I was just not good and never triggered it. Or, as tempted to say, too good and killed everything before it showed up. But I know not to push my luck like that. Okay, so that is full. I do need to get back to the villa at some point. My passive income. Okay, and we're also getting that to the point where I don't... We're also getting to the point where the architecture stops being cooperative. Alright, back to the fast travel station. We have to go collect our earnings. Our revenue. Which actually, I don't know if they like explicitly say if it's the villa's... I feel like they call it out as the villa's earnings, but it might just be like Ezio's paycheck, because I feel like it should cap out at far above 10,000. I already robbed that place. Alright. Travel agent. Take me home. My brain's washing. Okay. I should... Maybe I just have it permanently set up on, like... Oh, yeah, these are cheap. Wait, what's the ideal... Oh. Ideal cities. It's just, like, somewhere in Rome.
A pleasure.
These are cheap, he says. Immediately blows all of his money on that specifically, as is tradition. Ow. I wish we could put down like a carpet in here. Like just the cold marble feels cold. Collect. Alright.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Let's see what we can actually do. Banks all the way up. There's like some stuff, but nah, I'm just gonna grab the armor upgrade. Oh right, and then there's a codex pages, which I haven't. I haven't gotten any more because, well, I stole a lot of them. I have not found Leonardo to translate them. Ow. Yeah, I should probably like set it up so that the adaptive lighting thing is on just always on, because there is something cool I find about like looking at. And there, I think that's all I have. The last two are in Vembus. Like, there's something cool, especially with this game. Oh, don't have that. Don't have that. An extra 50 florins for something nobody can see and less people should know about. Like, there's something cool that this game does do, which is kind of lost because of how drab, but you can see it outside a lot more with the perpetual overcast. Every town has its own, or every city and location has its own, like, predominant color palette that the world gets tinted when you're out and about in it. And for Montergioni, it's green. Very light, not as bad as, like, Wolfenstein 2000 whatever, where you turn it in and it's fully green. Yes, Helmschmidt me. Like, that one is just... that one's just ridiculous.
That should do, I hope. And please, come back often.
I think I have enough to get back. Yeah, I think that the 1540 is more than I would have gotten from any other income or any other upgrade. And I think it's largely a good thing that manga ducks Fulori proper. I think it's a good thing that more games are embracing like this, a more vibrant and colorful color palette. But I like how moody some games were. Like when I was playing Halo over the weekend, I kind of wish that they kept the overall color palette of the original graphics and carried over the just higher quality textures, because it's so moody and it's so cool. Like, literally, it's in colder colors, but it's also... I like that older games had this dedication to being, like... I don't know if it was TV and screen quality of, like, yeah, they all kind of look like that because that's all kind of what we can do. If we don't do it, the whole thing will wash out, and after a moment, or after a certain amount of time, it just doesn't look good. Alright, where's that magical QR code? Aha! Over there. Or the like, but...
Something was.
I don't know, I kind of like the somber
Something abandoned long ago.
vibes. Maybe because I find rainy days and, like, comfy. What's the puzzle here? Oh. Alright. It's... That might just be some text there. Which one of these craters or areas did Apollo 11 touch down on?
Look, violence is never the answer.
It's the
Hey,
solution.
Butterfly. Unfortunately, we have a puzzle. Which means... Oh. We have to think. Welcome back. Hope work's going good. Dang it. Because this seems like a hint or something I have to focus on. But then there's the beeps. But it's not showing anything. Off work home now? Hell yeah. Good to hear. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. That is... Give a huge picture of the moon with text on it in a place. Come on, game. Where's that? That goes there, that goes there, and... What isn't lined up? Oh, it has to line up with the inner ring. So line it on that bottom left. Star Wars Empire looking ass graph. Yeah. I know that the beep help is like the main hint. Templar flag. Public Sturgo logo. God, they had a lot of fun. What?
With Jack deep underground, it was easy.
A lot of fun, like taking historical stuff and pasting conspiracy theory nonsense all over it. Right? Oh. Wait, I did this one. Yes. Staff, sword. And then you burn Joan. Oh, I hit exit beforehand.
Without the staff, the Tsar
smash it.
Powerless. He could no
Start
longer
looking stuff to space.
control his subjects.
Because Animus.
Revolution!
Because Animus, the dumb thing that. The damn thing, or the dumb thing that is the frame story for this of why we can't just have it be historical fiction, and the whole big,
hidden by the murders.
a whole big
See what they're trained to see.
conspiracy
What the
theory
organization
between
wants them to see.
ancient Templars and assassins requires meta-narrative stuff. Looked like an accident. Well, it's called Hat Trick, so I'm looking at their hat. I think it's like on every one of their hearts. Dallas.
The wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
Alright. 6 equals 1. So 8, 3. 6 is 1. 7 is 2. I don't care about this. I am just doing this because it's in the way and I like the mechanics of the puzzle. There is like a point with every Assassin's Creed where it's like, I like the frame story, and then there's a point where it's like, actually, no, this would be better if it was just pure historical fiction. And it might be me complaining a bit. But you know what? It's been a week for several weeks. I am here for just a little bit of, no, actually, this there's no reason why we need a modern day stuff. We could just have it be a historical through line of, keep So the Italians know some stuff about... Is this a viewpoint? I thought they... Oh! Huh. I thought they didn't have any of these viewpoints in the game. That they were only in Assassin's Creed 1. Which, yeah, I thought they removed all the... Because there's several, like, cross and... or climb to the top of a church, the mosque, a synagogues, thing like that. And I thought they removed them all because it was, like, really hard for people to figure out where they were supposed to go to safely jump off. But I'm kind of glad they kept them. Like, I like the novelty of just, yeah, the cross at the top of a steeple is the highest place by design. Make us jump off there. Figure it out. But yeah, Mecca, to more accurately answer your question is that somehow from a previous test subject from Abstergo who was forced in the Animus for like days and months at a time with no reprieve, and kind of started to lose himself to the sheer historic, or the sheer insanity of being forced to inhabit and relive memories of historical figures, that they lost their mind, went completely insane, and managed to are pretty much haunting the Animus and leaving these little QR code things to as like a clue to, hey, here's all the evidence I found while I was forced to do Abstergo's dirty work. If it wasn't for how silly like the conspiracy aspects get at points, it would actually be pretty good. It's one of those things that if you're experiencing it way back in like 2009 or whenever this came out, it hits a little bit different than it does now, a little bit better, because like back then conspiracy theorists were just crazy people, like crazy people with who didn't really have much of a say, and now it's like, oh, the real conspiracy theorist was the people I'm forced to spend most holidays for family with. Wonderful. Which, I suppose, for as many flaws as the Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla, like kind of ditching the more conspiracy aspects of it, it's probably for the best, simply because that's a narrative that like doesn't pan out very well today. Granted, what they up on the wall there. All right, which means up here, get to that overhanging cord. Oh, come on, you can apply yourself, Italian man. You can get up there. You can make that leap to the rooftop.
I must be working too hard.
Then to here. Ooh, feather. Ow, come on. Feathers, 8 out of 100, and we will not be getting many more. Shh, quiet. And thank you, Mecca. Apply yourself, Italian man. Ooh, hey. I think we finally have enough notoriety that I can just get it all gone in one murder. And a poster. Hey, drop. So felt that. I love the notoriety system for things like that. Stab a guy right in front of a town crier yelling about how you're the evilest thing ever. Not a thing. He just goes on and stops talking about it. Call time I end up with 2 10-piece nuggets out of the blue. Kind of? Maybe? Possibly? I only hope that you've managed to increase your success and now have a 40-piece nugget out of the blue. Or an intentional 10-piece. I take it you are, once again, well endowed with nuggets? Or at least, you told me, oh, put one on a piece of pizza? Yeah. Yeah, that... Oh yeah, you did do that, Mecha. How was that? Kill 3 targets without being detected. Well, don't tell me what to do, game. Will this work? That worked! If you're not an high profile, they just can't see you. Right. Anyway, I've somehow delivered 2 10-piece again. More pizza. That sounds like the plan. How am I allowed to rob this? Dang it. Oh, you know what? You can put on a nugget. A second nugget. Or make an... Why did my brain stall out at that? Well, my suggestion, make a chicken sandwich out of him. Yep. Like, treat it like very coarse ground beef. Like, no, I'm not the people you're standing in the road waiting for. I am a regular Italian man. Fuck you, Luigi. Why am I? Because you are highly blessed by by whatever deity is responsible for distributing nuggets. Or some higher power is fucking with you. Both are very probable around here. Probably the second one. It's far more likely that being here has attracted some higher power to mess with you. Alright, is there anything else, or can we get around to leaving? Got 3 assassination contracts? God damn. I might just leave for the hell of it. Give money to distribute? Sorry, only works for nuggets. The system to distribute anything more complex than a chicken nugget, technology just isn't there. Just can't do it. All the RAM needed for the systems keeps on getting bought up by AI distribution joints, and like, we just don't have the raw computing power needed to move anything more complex than a chicken nugget. Like, even to do that much, we have to run the system 10 times. I believe someone's fucking with me. I love how much so many people's relationships with the concept of a higher power is just, if there is a god, they're fucking with me. Alright, who are we stabbing here? Since the Borgia family is making a move towards Florey, Florence might be next. Borgia archers, rooftops. 10 archers, 2 minutes. Oh, it's a rout.
Why are you up here? Leave.
Why am I up here? I have a life outside of you. I'm a strong, independent Italian man, and I can do as I please, and part of that involves rooftops. Just really, I'm saying, just getting random nuggets, fine with hell yeah. Good. It's like, if it's free food, hope that. Oh, that did kill him, but now I'm off route. Like, honestly, just free extra food, it's better than the alternative. God, you are not cooperating. There. There's just, I love how there's just nothing they can do against throwing knives. And it's like an insta kill against this level of Borgia guards. It's a... It's like a 2-hit against Venetians. They're just built different. Now I wonder if it's... If you're using a delivery service of the like, I wouldn't be surprised if... That worked! Can't believe that worked. I wouldn't be surprised if like an order is getting put in twice. Like, if you're not getting charged twice for it, I'd just take the win. I'd just take the nuggets. God, how many assassin contracts are here? And why are they all in the most annoying church to climb? Not by didn't or... Wait, so you're just... Okay, I am now seeing why this is so weird. I thought you were like ordering food and it came with an extra thing of nuggets, but you're just getting nuggets delivered to your house? Like random... Okay, this is deeper. I understand the confusion. Just a food delivery out of nowhere. Not... I wonder if someone either got the address wrong or like or like if you're renting, a previous tenant is or saved that address in like a DoorDash, and they have been like drunkenly trying to order food and extremely confused when their order doesn't show up. Not wrong, just not ordered it. Yep. 3 cheers for the nugget distribution system. I guess that just happens. Sometimes you get rent nuggets. No one knows why. That is so... It sounded weird at first, and then it got weirder. I love that. Ordered pizza and got nuggets from a place I didn't order from. Okay, I see the confusion. I see what you're talking about. I understand. I mean, it could be like a delivery driver really misreading the address. Or the funniest version possible, I think. Second time in nuggets you didn't order. Okay, that's the start of a pattern. There's something going on. Although the funniest thing that it could be is like local delivery drivers just have your house marked down as, yeah, if you get something that you don't know where the fuck to drop it, just drop it at this place. Like there's someone who prank calls us ordering like a couple 10-piece McNuggets, and just drop it here. Like she'll eat it, she'll take it, no questions asked, and you can just drop it off, call it a completed order, and it's fine. See Foundation? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's the nuggets again. Okay, I'll hold. I'm stealing their boat too because they don't deserve it. Although that is the best genre of SCP in my opinion. Like, so many times they try to make an SCP just a overwhelmingly dark, disturbing, unbeatable, like murder happy thing. The best ones are things like the IKEA with no exit, because you can 100% look at that and so like, oh, you mean just a regular fucking IKEA? That's just what IKEA is. God, another assassination contract? This is getting ridiculous. I'm just gonna leave. I don't like doing them in this place enough. Like, they pay all right, but there were less of those assassination contracts in frickin' Florence. And that's Florence. Yeah, I don't know any of the SCP numbers because I cannot be bothered for that. But, like, one SCP is IKEA that you go in and you cannot leave. You have to live in it. That is your home now. Still never been to IKEA?
Here, over here.
They're alright. That's the start and stop of it. Eh? On the ship? Oh, wait, it's on, like, the hotel over there.
Here, over here.
I mean, if you want... The whole appeal of an IKEA is basically... You have cheap, easy-to-move furniture that if you have to choose between moving and throwing it away, it's cheaper to throw it away and get a new one. Well, one of them is also a murder after the store closes. SP that when you hug, you automatically makes you feel extremely happy, and the drink machine that can make you any kind of drink you want. Nice. I think one of the few that I remembers is one that is just one of the Foundation staff. Like, it's not eldritch, it's not dangerous, it's nothing like that. It's just so many weird things keeps on happening to this one dude that they're like, alright, I'm sorry, man, but twice as coincidence, 3 times as a pattern, we gotta file you. And it's just like, fair enough. Alright, I can't find it. I'm just gonna hope it shows up in the database later, or it's like the tramp stamp on that ship. So cute. Yeah, like the cute ones. Like, those are the better one. Those are the ones that are more fun.
I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salva!
Because there's...
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
I'd have to look
Where's
up
your
what
pass?
it is.
Pass? You don't have a pass?
Don't have a
You cannot
pass.
enter Venezia without a pass. Who
Come
invited
on.
you?
Just...
Nobody.
Leonardo, please
Basta.
invite me quick.
No pass, no entrance.
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
But
Don't just
it's like a
stand there.
whole...
I need help.
I love the coincidence. There's just a random rich woman who needs help, who also happens to be Katerina the whatever, like the local frickin' countess, who somehow ended up here. B999 and large amorphous gelatinous translucent orange slime, subject Cameron's best described and playful dog-like. When approached, to react to overwhelming elation, slithering the nearest person, leaving them, hugging them, with a pair of pseudopods, nuzzling the person's face with the third pseudopod. But yeah, like that kind of eldritch skrunkly instead of, or analog skrunkly instead of analog horror, it's the best. Touching immediate euphoria, intensified the longer it was exposed.
I wasn't looking to impress. Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress.
Which I remember it ends with a please do not, the SCP.
But please, call me Ezio.
Because I have heard of that one.
Now, Ezio. We must find you suitable reward.
I've never heard this because
Whatever you say,
it does not take that long to row from her little islet back to the
We
boat.
won't trouble you anymore.
That is like a suitable reward. Smash cut to just transit and not sex.
Should you ever find yourself in the city,
Yeah, just a little guy.
it would be
Just a little dude. Tiny little man.
to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
And the next time they meet canonically is with her castle under siege and her swearing up a storm.
Had I known.
Yeah,
Well, all right,
do
my
it.
friend.
And I think that's... Yeah, that's saved, so I think I'm gonna... Sequence 6? The entire thing, goddamn. I think I'm gonna call it there. That one. I think I'm gonna call it there. Getting close to end time and already snoozed one ad. But thanks for coming by. I just punched again. And probably be live this weekend? Nah, not this weekend. There's stuff going on. I'll be live whenever I'm live next. I want to do something over the weekend to start with the hell do you call it? Marathon, but it's hard to find. It's hard to find time for that because it's been busy. Let's see who's on. Yeah, it's been a lot of people I expected to be on just weren't, just aren't. What is my luck? We're raid pointless. They're doing Legends ZA. There's a silly pun in their title. And yeah. I'm waiting for the ad to clear on my end. And because I want to be able to like get in when that happens. There's like 10 seconds left. But I hope you all have a good night. Appreciate y'all coming by. During outbreaks, they lock 99 up, not because he's dangerous, but to protect him. That is amazing. It's just a little bean. Anyway, see ya.